What truly is a startup? Many people think it's just a new company. That misses the critical element. A startup is a human institution designed to create a new product or service under extreme uncertainty. Uncertainty is the key differentiator, not just another coffee shop on a busy street. You're venturing into the unknown, testing a novel idea, searching for a repeatable, scalable model. The core mission is to learn how to build a sustainable business. It's an experiment, a series of hypotheses to test in the real world. Extreme uncertainty demands different management and product development. Traditional 5-year plans often fail in startups. Why? They're built on unproven assumptions. You assume you know your customer. You assume you know the features they want. You assume you know what they'll pay. Startups must assume initial ideas are likely wrong. The goal is to learn and adapt quickly. Shift from rigid planning to agile experimentation. Turn ideas into products. Measure customer response. Learn, pivot, or persevere. This build, measure. Learn loop is the heart of lean startup. Measure, learn. Every successful startup begins not with a brilliant solution, but with a deep understanding of a problem. Many aspiring founders fall into the trap of solution-first thinking. They dream up a cool app, a clever gadget, without first validating if anyone actually needs it. This is a recipe for building something nobody wants. The most durable ideas are born from genuine pain points. Start by observing the world around you. Look for inefficiencies, frustrations, unmet needs in your own life, in your community, in your professional field. What is a task that is far more difficult than it should be? What do you or your friends constantly complain about? These frustrations are the fertile soil from which great startup ideas grow. Once you have identified a potential problem, your next step is not to build a solution. It is to conduct rigorous research to validate that the problem is real, significant, widespread. This is the get out of the building phase. You must talk to potential customers. The next stage is to translate your validated hypothesis into a tangible product. This is where the concept of the minimum viable product, or MVP, becomes your most powerful tool. The MVP is not a smaller version of your final feature-rich product. It is the version that lets you collect the maximum validated learning with the least effort. Ask yourself, what is the absolute core function to test my value hypothesis? Resist the temptation. Extra features, polish the design, perfect the code. Every piece of work that does not contribute to learning is waste. Define the scope of your MVP, then build it. This requires a small, agile team. In the earliest days, that might be you and a co-founder. The ideal founding team blends skills: hacker, hustler, hipster. Team dynamics are crucial. Look for people who are passionate about the problem, comfortable with uncertainty, capable of moving incredibly fast. A cohesive team that can build, measure, and learn together is your greatest asset. With your MVP built, put it in the hands of early adopters immediately. These are the customers you found in research, those who feel the problem most. They'll forgive imperfection because they want a solution. Once you have achieved problem-solution fit with your MVP, and have evidence you are creating real value for a small group of early adopters, the next challenge is to find a scalable way to acquire more customers. This is the search for product-market fit. It is the point where your product satisfies strong market demand. To get there, you must discover your engine of growth. There are 3 primary engines: the sticky engine, the viral engine, the paid engine. Understanding which engine is right for your startup is essential for sustainable growth. You must experiment with different acquisition channels to see what works. The sticky engine of growth focuses on customer retention. The goal is to acquire customers and then keep them for a very long time. Success is measured by the churn rate, the percentage of customers who stop using your product. If your rate of new customer acquisition is higher than your churn rate, your company will grow. This engine works best for products that become deeply embedded in a user's workflow or daily life. The viral engine of growth relies on your existing users to bring in new users. The paid engine is straightforward. You pay to acquire customers. Search engine marketing, online advertising, sales, all are paid channels. The engine works as long as CAC is less than LTV. For this engine to be sustainable, you must extract more value from a customer than you spent to get them. Systematically test channels to discover the most efficient, scalable path to growth. As you demonstrate traction, the question of funding will likely arise. The journey from a simple idea to a thriving company can seem daunting. It is a path filled with uncertainty, setbacks, moments of profound doubt. We have outlined the steps: defining your mission, finding a problem, building an MVP, finding your engine of growth. These steps provide a framework, a scientific method for navigating the chaos of innovation. However, reading about this process is different from experiencing it. The most critical step is the first one you take. It is the decision to move from thinking and planning to doing and building. Build, measure, learn. This iterative cycle reduces risk and increases your odds of success. Start small. Identify a single problem you want to solve. Talk to 10 potential customers this week. Sketch the simplest possible version of a solution. The goal is to start learning, not overnight billion-dollar launches. Every interaction, every line of code, every piece of feedback is an opportunity to learn. This iterative process separates successful startups from those that build products nobody wants. The time for hesitation is over. You have the tools and the framework to begin. Embrace the uncertainty. It's where opportunity resides. Start now. Build, measure, learn. The future is waiting to be built by those who begin.